I had to cut them out. And I changed the grill because these were broken. So I cut them out. I did it with a kitchen knife. It's a lot thinner. And it doesn't scratch this area. And this is what I'm going to make my new grill out of. What I did, I already cut these out on the side. They were damaged already. So the mesh is in here. I don't know if you can see it. The mesh is already in here. What I did was I shaped it out of gutter. Cut it. This is what I did. There it is. But I don't like it because it shows everything in the background. So what I did was I didn't scratch anything. I started cutting it on the shape. I'm gonna double it. And I'm going to put screen in it. On the inside, I'm gonna put screen. So it'll be a lot darker. Well, that's a TV, but it won't show as much. So basically, you cut your thing to the shape, you start folding it. You cut the tips of the ends and fold them into the shape of it. Little by little, start on one side. And start fitting it. Make sure it starts fitting from one side only. And the shape just takes over from that point on. It's better to start with more to cut than less. So what I did was I left this whole sheet uncut. And I started folding from the inside. And pressing it against the wall. And kept on folding it. And the more I kept on pushing it in, I kept on folding the mesh. Once I got to this side, I did the same exact thing. I just started from here, folding it. And I was able to just pop it in. And it stays in there. I mean, it's not coming out. I have to push it out. You can put restraints on the back if you want to. Then I'm going to cut this one. I'm going to cut it to size to go inside of this one on the back. Looks like. And this is the way it looks on the back. You cannot remove this whole piece because then you have to remove, literally you have to remove everything. So you have to cut these from the inside. They don't have screws or anything, so I cut them from right here. This was already damaged, so but I started cutting all the pieces from here. And from this side, since you cannot reach on the inside, I cut it from here at the edge of that. So what you do is you just make sure that you do not scratch it. This is so smooth on the edges that it doesn't scratch because I pull everything from to the inside of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece, a little piece of this, to make it fit inside here. So I'll cut a piece of this to make it fit inside. And then I cut the piece of this to put it, sandwich it in between. So I'm going to cut this one. I'll make it a little more clear. I'm going to cut a piece of this, put it in there. Then I'm going to sandwich it with this inside. And this little teeth right here, once you press it into here, into the one that is already here, it's going to lock in by itself. Like I said, if you want to put restraint, you can do whatever you want. You might want to leave a little extra right here to fold it outward, which I'm pretty sure that's what I probably would have done that, but it's my first one, so. But it ain't going nowhere. It stays there. But if you want to get really fancy, what you can do is, this is the inside of the thing. This is not the metal. So what you can do is right here, you can put 2 little screws right here. It just goes to the side on the black part, not on the silver part, not inside there, not here, but here, because this one goes further in. You see it goes further in. So I'm gonna put 2 little screws right here, one right here, and then we just hold it in. And if you want to go a little further out, you can put a screw right here. It's to this, not the silver part, but to the inside right here, and then another one right here. And it will just hold it in. It will just stay in. It's not going anywhere. Just like this, it's not going anywhere. I have to pop it out. I already have that removed, and I just removed this one. These are it. Just remove them. Cut it with a kitchen knife is a lot easier. Cut it to the edge as possible. So I'm going to show them. This is how I start the insert, so you have an idea. Cut it, of course, bigger than what the hole is, because you want to start off from this edge, from this corner. And you see how this has a little curve right here? You're going to create that curve once you cut this edge and fold it in to fold this down. So you start reshaping it little by little. But I already did my first fold. You see, I already did my first fold. I just folded it. And I'm just going to start from the corner right here. I start with the curve first. It's easier. And then I'm going to fold all this in. Okay, I already cut this one. I cut this one. And I cut these 2 from the back better. Or you can do all of them from the front. Just to make sure you don't scratch this. Then you cut this one on top. These are not attached. And then you have to cut these 2. These are a little more challenging. These 2 right here are a little more challenging. This one you just cut it with a knife, it's fine. This one you can cut it with a knife as well, I already did. So you cut this one with a knife, all of them. This one I might use heat. All you do is heat up the knife and just lay it on it and it'll come off. As long as you can cut one of them, which would be best to cut this one. You can just twist this one around, this one will just come off. Okay, those gutter shields, they come folded. As you can see, they come folded like that. What I do is I bend this part forward, straight out, and then I bend it back straight. Eventually, this whole piece is going to break off, just like right here. When you make it straight, that piece will break off. Okay, this right here I'm already starting to bend. I bend just a very, very tiny bit. Little by little you bend it, remember. Don't bend it all the way. Little by little, and it's starting to take the shape. It goes in here. Remember, it's not on the outside, it's on the inside. But that's why you bend it just a little bit. Right now I'm going to cut this part right here. I fold this one in, and this is the one I'm going to bend. Okay, this right here, I already finished the bottom one. As you can tell, it's flush, but not here. And that's why I always leave some left. The flop, I leave it a little longer so I can start stretching it out to the size. Right here is really good. Right here I need to stretch it out a little more. Right here is pretty good. Right here is flushed. This is really good. Actually, it's supposed to go out a little more. I pushed it in too much, but you know, you catch the drift. This a little bit, I need to pull it out a little more right here. And a little bit right now. No, it looks pretty flush right now. If you look at it from the side, it doesn't look too flushed. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm looking at it from the inside. Okay, never mind. Just a little bit right here so that don't show. You see that pale black right there? All I have to do is just pull it out a little bit and that's it. And I'm done with the bottom insert. Put the new headlights. Solid. They're not going anywhere.